you come to this concept of public administration, because you will be part of the public administration. Public administration is the kind of administration which renders public services. Now, public services, what are the public services? Such as law and order, healthcare, education, transportation, sanitation, etc., which are organized by the government or an official body such as panchayat or municipality, in order to benefit all the people of a particular area. It is very important. All the people of a particular area. The funds used for providing public services are borne by the agencies belonging to the government or government enterprises, which are responsible for providing the same to the members of public. Please write it down, which we will try to understand. What is public administration all about? Now, you all are going to join public administration, because when you join the government, you become part of the public administration. But if somebody is joining a corporate like Infosys, it is not a public administration. Why it is not a public administration? Because it has to have, public administration has to have something to do with the government or the government agencies. It has to have something to do with the government or the government agencies, like municipality, like panchayat, like a public sector undertaking, like a corporation, or a university also is a part of the public administration, as long as university is funded by the government, because the funds are provided. Another characteristic of public administration is that whatever it is creating, the goods and the services, like that is for all the people of a particular area. That is for all the people of a particular area. When we make a road, it is for all the people of that area, not for a particular group. But Infosys is making a road inside its premises. That is only for the Infosys fellows, not for Aam Janta. So this is again another criteria that the administration is connected with government or government agencies, and whatever services it is making. Like Infosys is also running bus, but that is meant only for the Infosys employees. Anybody standing on the roadside, that person would not be picked up. So that is not part of the public administration. But a MoBus is a public administration activity, because it is for all. And the funds for that are provided by the government or any government agencies. Okay, so that's it. Then what are the funds of public? Public funds consist of funds generated and used. Funds generated and used by government or government undertakings to provide goods and services to the public. To provide goods and services to the public. As I told you, that goods, in case of public goods, are the goods like road, hospital. These are considered as goods, not goods like iron and steel. Public goods are goods like hospital, road, say park. These are considered as public goods. And services will be like education, health, sanitation, these are all services. So these are the practices. So goods and services, so the public funds are used for that. Public funds, sometime what happens that you government officers, they think that the public funds is also their private fund. What will happen? There will be money for building, for office building, then this collector will take a portion of that money and develop his own personal bungalow, or the bungalow in which collector is telling. Then the audit people will come, they will charge you for misutilization of public funds, because public funds are always earmarked in terms of a budget for a particular purpose. So as long as you are spending that money for that purpose, you are doing the right thing. If you are not doing it, you are spending it for any other purpose, you are not doing the right thing. Suppose it is for a hospital, money has been sanctioned for the building, but you utilize it for food of the patients. That also will not be accepted by the audit. So whenever you use the public funds, please find out from the office for which purpose this sanction has come. If whatever is the purpose for which sanction has been made, you use it in that way. Then what are the principles for public? Principles for utilization of public funds. It is here that government is the custodian of public funds. This is a very important word. Custodian of public funds and not their owner. It is government is the custodian of public funds, not their owner. Hence, agencies utilizing public funds should ensure that utilization in a judicious and effective manner. What does that mean? Judicious and effective manner. What is the difference between custodian and owner? Custodian it means money belongs to somebody else. You have been only given the right to look after it. That is custodian. Money belongs to people. People have asked the government, give it to, say, this or this money is which we have paid in the form of tax, it is to be used for a particular public purpose. And that's why you being a collector, you have been given money. So you will have to think that this is not, I am a custodian. A custodian always has to utilize the fund in a judicious manner. Judicious means not to misutilize. If it is certain amount of money has been given to put a particular type of tile, you cannot use a costlier tile to decorate that, even if it is for that particular purpose, because certain standard is prescribed. The custodian doesn't have a right to deviate from that. But Mukesh Ambani, he thinks that I am the owner of this property. So he can go for doing what he wishes to do. He thinks that I am the owner of this money. So because he thinks that he is the owner of the money, he can spend 1,000 crores in the marriage of his son. But you cannot do that. You cannot spend the money in any way you feel like. So that is the difference. And in an effective manner, judicious means as per the prescribed norms, that is being judicious. And effective manner, ultimate outcome, effectiveness is judged in terms of outcome. You write it down. Effective, judicious means as per the norms. Judicious means as per the norms. Effective means in terms of the outcome. Custodian means a caretaker of something, not the owner. So, ultimate decision will be that of the public through the government, and you are to implement it. That is the principle with which public funds are utilized.